Hello all. This time we will have a new topic for you all. It's called the percentage. And so to make sure that you understand how to do percentage in English, we will have a basic review exercise in English for you all. So first of all, what can you do is that please take out your textbook and turn to page 4.4. Okay, I'll give you the page number 4.4. Please take out your textbook and turn to page 4.4. And then I will show the step for you all one by one to do these review questions. Also, you can check all the answer about that without my help in these questions. Okay, I will do only the part, every question I will do the part A and part C every time. So what can you do is that you are going to do the all of this, and I will also show all the answer for you all for the other part of the 1B, 1D, and also etc. etc. Okay, I will show all the answer for you. So now first of all, I will do the question 1 for you now. Okay, let me take a blank paper to write for calculation. Okay, now question 1. 1A. This time I want to change the 30% to fractions. So that means I want to make it as a someone that we have the numerator 分子 and also the denominator 分母 here. So obviously you know that for percent, that means that we are going to write something in the denominator is called 100. And then on the top, you have 30 here. So you will see the answer for this one is, we do the cancellation to make sure the answer correct. 10 over 3. Okay, this is 1A. Okay, now I will not give you, I will not calculate 1B for you, and I will calculate 1C for you. For 1C, once again, this is 0.5%. Okay, once again, what you are going to do is that you are going to write down 100 here for the denominator and just 0.5 here for it. Okay, and then next what we are going to do is that you do something like this. Because we cannot calculate something that with decimal, okay, in the numerator, so we must we'll do something that we could call it expanding. That means we will times 10 in the numerator and times 10 in the denominator. So we'll get 5 over 1000. And then we will do the cancellation now. So this is 1 and this is 200. So the answer for this one is 1 over 200. Okay, so this is 1A and 1C. Okay, now I'll give you time to do 1B and 1D. So I will give you about 13 seconds for you to do it. If you cannot finish, please pause the video. Okay, now I will tell you the answer. If you still cannot finish, just pause the video now. Okay, the answer for 1B. Okay, I will just show the answer is 1 over 25. And for 1D, the answer is 18 over 5. Or you can write 3 and 3 over 5. They are the same. Okay, but I recommend you to write something like this, okay, in your secondary school. Okay, so this is the question 1. And now we will go to the question 2, and let me take out another blank paper for you to write something like this. Okay, question 2. Okay, this time I will change the following fraction into a percentage. What we are going to do is that we are going to question 2.8. We'll change 2 over 5 to percentage. So what can we do? We can do is something like this. We will do 2 over 5. And then we are going to times something with percentage, but we'll not change the fraction. That is 1. We're going to times 1. Because everything times 1 will be its original 1. So we will times 1. So what's 1? 1, you know that this is 100%. The reason why you know that is because we have something like this. Because let me have another paper, write down something here. Because 1, you know that it equals to, if I want to change it to percent, that means I must write something with the denominator is 100 here. So this one, this part of it, okay, this part of it, we change it to percent here. And then what we can do is that we just write the numerator here. Okay, here, and just write it in the front of the percentage symbol. So we will have something 1. And so every time we times 100%, it remains unchanged. That is okay. So we will times it and we will do the cancellation. 5 and 100, you have 20. So this time is 40%. Okay, for question 2A. Okay, now I will not do question 2B and do it by yourself. Sometimes you will have some decimal number here, so never mind. But for 2C, this time we will have a mixed number. That means that it's a 大分數. So what are we going to do is that I will change it to the improper fraction, 假分數 first. That is 17 over 10. And then once again, we will times 100% because 100% is equal to 1. So it does not change anything. So we will do the cancellation. And then that is 170% here. Okay, we finish these 2 questions. Okay, so I will give you 30 seconds to do question 2B and question 2D now. Okay, I will give you the answer immediately after that. Okay, now I will show you the answer for 2B and 2D. Okay, the answer for 2B is 37.5%. Okay, for 2D, the answer is 525%, very big number for it, in case it's not big enough. Okay, now we have question 2. And now we will go to question 3. And so that if you cannot finish, please pause your video now. Okay, now we do the question 3. I'm going to have another new paper for you. 3. Okay, now 3, you are going to change the following percentage into decimal. Decimal in Chinese is called 小数. You know that, maybe, but this time I'll tell you once again. So I'm going to calculate the 84%. Okay, now this is very easy for you. In case, because for 84%, what we can do is that we will do some trick. Every time we will over 100, that means we will move the decimal to the front 2 times. And so you will get the answer. Okay, so you have the decimal here. Okay. So if you want to find out the answer immediately, you will move this one 2 times to the front. That's 1. You move here, and then 2 to here. So you have 1 time and then 2 times. So you will move the point here. So you will got 0.84. So the answer is 0.84. So you finish it. Okay, for part B, okay, you do it by yourself. And for part C, you will see 0.3%. So you're going to do is that you move here one time and then another 2 times. But you will see there is nothing empty here. So you add 0 and 0 here. So the answer is 0.003. Okay, so you don't write something here. So just write down 0.3% equals to 0.003 immediately. You must move this one time and 2 times. 1 time and 2 times, you will get the answer like this. Okay, now I will give you time to do part B and part D. So make sure that you know how to do this. Okay. Okay, now let's look at the answer. So, but before that, if you cannot finish, just pause the video. Okay, now this time the point is here, so I will go to the front 2 times. That means 1, 2. So there I must be 2 0 that we must to add on it. So this 0.09. Okay, for 135%, you will see one time 1, 2. Okay, the point is between 1 and 3. So the answer is 1.35. So we finish this answer immediately for question 3. Okay, and then we will go to question 4 now. Okay, let me take another new paper for you. Question 4. Okay, this time I will change it back from the decimal to the percentage. So what can we do? That means if we change from percentage to the decimal, we go to the front, to the point, and this time we move the point from the front to the back. So 1, 2, 0.37, we'll go to point here. So the answer is 37% immediately. You can solve the problem like this. And then next, okay, I will not do part B. Okay, left it for you. And for part C, you will see 0.006. So you move 1 time, 2 times. Okay, the point is between this 0, the first 0, and 6. So you will see the answer is 0.006 will equal to 0.6% immediately. You change it. Okay, so it's not difficult for you to move. Okay, now for part B and part D, so please, this is your turn to understand the question now. Okay, now for the answer for part B, once again we move the point to the back. 1, 2. So for part B is 4.5% immediately. For part D, 1 and 2, you have a 0. We must add 0 here for you. So this is 120% for part D. So we have the question 4. Okay, now, and then we will go to question 5 for it. Okay, now for question 5. Okay, 5A. Calculate the following expression. Okay, I will do the 5A and 5C for you, just addition. But I think that you can do the subtraction after that. Okay, for 5A, 25% plus 14%. So you will see immediately, just simple, you add the 2 numbers and just write the percent at the back. 25 plus 14 is 39. And then you write percent here. So you finish A. Okay, for part C. Okay, what we can do is that 1 plus 35% this time. And then what we can do is that because 1 you do not have to percent, so we change it to 100%. Because I've told you in the beginning of this video that 1 is equal to 100%. If you forget, please read the video once again. Plus 35%. And you will see the answer 100 and add 35. You have 135%. Immediately, you will get 1C, the answer. So now, your turn. Please calculate 1B and 1D. After 30 seconds, I will show you the answer. Okay, now we'll have 5B. The answer of 5B is 76%. Okay, immediately you count, you minus it. For D, once again, you change it to 100% and you minus it, you will get 36% for question 5. Okay, now this is very easy for you to understand for 5A, but for question 6, this time we will have multiplication and division once again. So what we can do is that I will do some of these questions and I will left the other for you all. I will do this time part B, part D, and part E so that you can know how to do this question. For part A, part C, and part F, I will leave it to you to calculate it for me. For question 6. Okay, now if there's no problem, I will take a little paper for you to calculate practice 6. Okay, now we will go to the last question, is question 6. We are going to calculate this one, okay? Part A, I will leave it to you, and I will do part B. For part B, you have 25 divided by 125%. In case it's really difficult to do something in percentage, so what can we do is that we make it back to fraction, and it's much easier for you to calculate. First of all, I will make it as a fraction. There's 25 divided by, okay, 125. I will make it as a numerator. Percentage, I will make it as a denominator. Okay, so we'll have something like this. And then I will change it. Because this is division, so I will change back to multiplication. So this time I will interchange the back one. Some of you may change this one, but this is really wrong about this. So make sure that you can only change the back one. So this one is 100, once again, and 125. You can do cancellation in case it's not difficult because this is 5 and 1. And then because this is 25 times 5 is 125. And then 5 and 100, you have 20. So the answer for question B is 20. And then for part C, okay, once again, I will not calculate for you, and I will calculate part D and part E for you all. So for part D, once again, 1.8 divided by 60%. Okay, you can do is something like this once again, 1.8 divided by 60 over 100. Once again, so, and I interchange it. 1.8 times 60 over 100 over 60. And then we can do the cancellation. 160, you have 5, 3. And 3 and 1.8 is 0.6. So 0.6 times 5 is 3. So you got the answer is 3. Okay, now we will go to part E. For part E is 120 times 1 minus 40%. Okay, now I've told you that you can change it to 100% minus 40% before you do it. And then 120 times 60%. So you have something like this. And then you have 120 times 60 over 100. And then we can do the cancellation in case it's easier for you to cancel the 0. Okay, so that's 12 times 6. So the answer is 72. So we got the answer for part E. Okay, now this is your turn for you all to calculate ACF for yourself. And I will not tell you the steps, and I will just show the answer for you. Okay, now please do it by yourself in 13 seconds. Okay, now I will show the answer for you. If you cannot finish, please pause the video now. For part A, the answer is 46. For part C, the answer is 0.36. And for part F, the answer is 60. Okay, so make sure that you know how to calculate these questions. Okay, now after finish these questions, I will have one more question for you to do before finish this video. Okay, I will look at this question now. Okay, the last question I want to show it to you is this one. I want you to calculate 18% times 25%. And then please express your answer in percentage after that. So what can you do? Some of you may think that just time together and just write 1%, but this is really not correct. What can we do is that we will do something like this. We will have something that is, we will change one of these back to fraction, but not both of them to fraction. First of all, I will do it by yourself. That is, I will show you that I will change it, one of these two. I will change 18% to 18 over 100 times 25%. Okay, so that I will change it back. Okay, one of these, but not both of them. I will change one of them, and we will do the cancellation. 125, you have 1, you have 4, and then 18 and 4, you have 9 and 2. So the answer for this one is 9 over 2%, or you can say 4.5%. Okay, this is the question that sometimes some of you will face the question that with both percentage at the same time. So what can you do and what can you make it simplify to do it? So you can use all the way something like this. Okay, now this time I will give you another one for you to do before I finish this video. Another one I want you to do is that is called the 5% divided by 25%. Okay. And then I will show you the steps for it. That is that this time, because with the division, so I will change both of them back to fraction. It's much easier for you to write. Okay, I will change it back. So you will interchange it 5 over 100 times 100 over 25. Look at this. Look at this carefully. For the division, I will not interchange the front one. I will interchange the back one. So make sure that don't interchange this one. Only interchange the back one. And then we do the cancellations. 5 and 25, 5, 1. So the answer for this is 1/5. And then we go back to the percentage times 100%. So this is 20%. Okay, so we will finish question like this. Okay, now make sure that you know how to do something that with the percentage times percentage and percentage divided by percentage. Okay, this is the end of this video. Make sure that you know how to do all these questions. Thanks for watching.